Question 1a. If root 3 is equal to 1.73, rationalize 5 over root 3 correct to 2SF. Solution: we have a simple sort. To rationalize, you multiply the numerator and denominator by the denominator, that is root 3 in this form. 5 times root 3, you have 5 root 3. Root 3 times root 3 is 3. Now, root 3 is 1.73. So you have 5 times 1.73 over 3. That gives this and this. After division to 2SF, you have 2.9. Question 1b. Solve the quadratic equation 3s squared minus 20s plus 12 equal to 0 using completing the square method. Solution: the steps involved in completing the square method are outlined below. You have the given equation. The first step is to make the coefficient of the term that is squared s, in this case unitary. That is, you should make the coefficient of s squared to be 1. To achieve that, divide through the equation by 3. You have this result. If you divide 12 by 3, you have 4. 20 by 3, you have 20 over 3, and so on. The next step is to transfer the constant term to the right hand side. So you transfer plus 4 to the right hand side, it becomes minus 4. The next step is to add square of half of coefficient of s to both sides. You need to get square of half of coefficient of s. Half is 1 over 2. Of is times. From this step, coefficient of s is minus 20 over 3. You square everything, and that simplifies to this. So you add this term to both sides. Now, the next step is to ignore the term that contains s and simplify the right hand side to a single fraction. You ignore this term and you ensure that you obtain a single fraction from the right hand side. Next step, you ignore the term that contains s, so that term has been ignored, and simplify the right hand side to a single fraction. So you write minus 4 as minus 4 over 1. If you simplify minus 10 over 9 squared minus 10 over 3 squared, you have 100 over 9. The left hand side remains the same. Now here you find the LCM and simplify, you have this result. After addition, you have 64 over 9. Next step is to combine the squares in the left hand side. That is like factoring out the power of 2. So you have s. Plus minus is minus. 10 over 3, you square everything, equal to 64 over 9. Next step is to take the square root of both sides. You have the first side. Now, the right hand side, if you are taking the square root of a rational number under quadratic equation, you always attach plus minus. So, square root will remove square. You are left with s minus 10 over 3 plus minus square root of 64. You have 8. That of 9 is 3. So you solve the resulted linear equation by transferring this term to the right hand side. You have it in this form. This plus minus means you can write this side twice. So s is equal to 10 over 3 minus 8 over 3, or 10 over 3 plus 8 over 3. You have like fractions, you subtract and you add. You have s to be equal to 2 over 3 or 18 over 3, and s is equal to 2 over 3 or 6. That is the values of s.